Hey guys, it's Eric here and this is my unboxing and review of the Xiaomi Redmi Note 7, a successor to the Redmi Note 6 that I reviewed last year. The box is mainly white with some orange at the bottom. You have some of the specs on the back. When you open it up, you're greeted with an envelope that houses the user guide. You can see all the 4G LTE bands that it supports here. You get a warranty card, a smoky silicone gel case. Then you have your device. Let's go ahead and peel out that sticker on the back and on the front. This one is the space black color. Also comes in blue and twilight gold. The case feels a lot like the flimsy one on the Pocophone, so not a tight fit at all. Let's power it on while we see what else is in the box. On the bottom compartment, you have a standard 10-watt charger and a USB Type-C cable. There's no earphone here, so don't go around accusing anyone of tampering with the box or anything. What I didn't see at first is the location of the SIM ejector tool. On the front, you have a 6.3-inch Full HD Plus IPS LCD display with 19.5:9 aspect ratio. On top of that display, you have a dot drop notch that houses a 13-megapixel camera and speaker. Underneath, you have a notification LED. On the back, you have a dual AI camera setup, a 48-megapixel camera and a 5-megapixel lens with dual flash and a fingerprint sensor. On the left, you have a hybrid SIM tray that houses two 4G LTE nano SIMs or one SIM card and one SD card. On the right, you have your power button and volume rocker keys. On the top, you have an IR blaster, a 3.5mm headphone jack and a microphone. On the bottom, you have your speaker and USB Type-C port. The Redmi Note 7 is the first of the Redmi series to sport a glass back. However, this also means it's prone to fingerprint smudges. The frame is plastic and it is flush with the glass, which makes it look and feel really premium in the hand. On the front, you have what Xiaomi calls the dot drop notch, which you cannot hide. The notch doesn't interfere while watching YouTube videos, and I'll be more pressed about the rest of the content you lose after you zoom to utilize all that screen. The display is bright and responsive to type on. Thankfully, you don't get any screen bleeding on here. You also have that weird position of the notification LED as seen on the Pocophone, only this one isn't at the center. In the settings, we can see that this unit comes in 32 gigs of storage and 3 gigs of RAM. You have about 22 gigs available to you. There's also a 64 and 128 gig storage variant with 4 gigs of RAM. It runs on Android 9 Pie and MIUI 10.2.1 right out the box, though we are greeted with an update for the latest MIUI upon unboxing. For anyone not familiar with MIUI, do see my Redmi Note 6 Pro review to catch up because you get a whole lot of the same display customization settings, contrast and color. Also the same navigation settings which lets you have cool gestures for those that are into it. MIUI has come a long way in the way of fixing bugs and now you have regular, really stable updates. In terms of performance, the Qualcomm Snapdragon 660 didn't disappoint me and I even raised my expectations because of all the hype. It runs just about every social media app smoothly. Jumping in and out of apps is a breeze. Not a lot of mid-rangers at its price can do this so fast. You can try it with yours. You can also do a lot of multitasking in the way of split screen with no slowdowns. The fingerprint sensor works fast and is accurate most of the time. There is no face unlock available when you set your region to Nigeria, but on the upside you don't get ads either, and face unlock isn't so secure anyway. Here's what the speaker sounds like. The Redmi Note 7, and here's what the speaker sounds like. Hey guys, I am testing the speaker on the Redmi Note 7 and here's what the speaker sounds like. When it comes to gaming, I played PUBG on default settings, which in this case is on high frame rates and balanced graphics settings. I also played PUBG on HD graphics and it ran great. So if you're a fan of PUBG, you'll really enjoy this phone. I didn't get to test other games, but I think the Adreno 512 is no slouch. About battery life, there's a huge 4000 mAh battery on this guy. I got through a full day of use with about 6% left to spare. This gave me nearly 8 hours of screen on time. The battery life is really good because I had some pretty extensive period using the camera. This probably took a toll on the battery. I was on Wi-Fi nearly the whole time, so battery is really nothing to worry about here. It took me 1 hour and 40 minutes to charge from 0 to 100% with the Pocophone's quick charger since none came in the box. Obviously, it supports quick charging. About the dual AI camera, it has nearly the same interface as all the Xiaomi cameras I've tested. By default, it shoots in 12 megapixel. To get that 48 megapixel lens quality, you'll need to delve into the Pro mode and then manually toggle it on. Anyway, the difference is that you'll be able to retain a lot more detail when you zoom all the way in. Otherwise, picture quality seemed about the same as default settings. I installed Gcam on this guy and I had a lot of fun with it. Here are some of the photos that I took with default settings as well as Gcam. Look out for the labels. I don't say this often, but I highly recommend you buy the Redmi Note 7. Don't ask me to repeat myself or compare with some very low budget mid-rangers, because that will make this video more or less a wasted effort. For the price you're paying, maybe you can get double the storage and even RAM on some other brands, but you can hardly find another mid-range phone with this much speed, good camera quality and great overall performance all in one aggressively low priced phone. This is what makes the Xiaomi Redmi Note 7 one of a kind and ultimately the reason for all the hype around it. The Redmi Note 7 is priced at 58,000 Naira, which converts to $160 for the 32GB variant, 66,900 Naira, which converts to $185 for the 64GB variant, and 75,000 Naira, which converts to $205 for the 128GB variant. It is available on Jumia Nigeria. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and share it. Also follow me on Twitter and Instagram to see what I'm up to. Please subscribe for more videos like this and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.